Was that a longer than expected session?
I probably got caught out after training. The jump bag came out, so thought we'd jump on the bag and just get a little bit more routine in. Sort of had last week off, obviously, so it was a good hit out from the lads. Nice to get out in the sun and train well. So looking forward to Thursday night.
Biggest game of the year.
Yeah, it's a big game. Yeah, obviously, the Demons won the flag last year, and a really great team. They're probably looking to bounce back as well after 3 losses in a row, and we feel like we probably haven't played our best footy yet. So we're looking to start the second half of the year in good form, and I think we're just going to go with a really great attitude and see it as a great opportunity to play our best footy.
Will you have Zorks with you?
I hope so, yeah. He moved all right today, the big fella. I think obviously there's going to be a little bit of discussion between now and whenever the teams get named. But yeah, fingers crossed he's out there.
It's a big in, isn't it, if he does play?
Absolutely.
Obviously, it goes without saying.
Yeah.
So much, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly does. 5-time best and fairest, one of the great pressure players in the league. He's one of our standout players. So yeah, we're obviously be great to have him out there. I'm not exactly sure whether or not he'll be out there, but fingers crossed he is.
So that risk-reward thing, isn't it? It's such a big game, but it's such a big season as well.
Yeah, well, that's up to the physios and the medicos and those guys. They're all seasoned professionals. That'll make that decision, with taking all that into consideration. So hopefully he's out there and see the little man get to work.
If he's not, will you be captain?
Maybe, yeah. We haven't talked about that at all. Fingers crossed he's out there. So, yeah, I've captained a couple of games in the past when he has missed with some Achilles soreness and that. So, I think our track record's not too bad when I've been captain. But we'll see how we go.
But a nice little tie-in too with that 150 milestone.
Yeah. No, it's a really, I guess I'm really proud of the achievement. Feels like it's absolutely flown by, to be honest with you. I still remember playing my first game. It seems to just go quicker and quicker every year. So, yeah, very proud, very thankful for the club, everyone that's sort of been a part of my journey, and my family, my partner. Everyone's played a part in it, and I'm really grateful.
Do you still remember that first goal you kicked in your debut?
I do, yeah. Certainly didn't even up the scores. I think we went from 89 points down to 83 points down. But it was against the Tigers, round 3. I probably haven't kicked the ball as far on an AFL field since then. It was a cool moment and something that I'll certainly remember for the rest of my life.
Brisbane boy, and now I asked Dan McStatus as well, a life member as well. How does that sit with you? Yeah,
it's extremely something to be extremely proud of, I guess. Sort of setting a bit of an example for the academy. For young Brisbane and Queensland talents to come out and play in the AFL. I feel like I've been very fortunate to be a part of the academy, and the opportunity to come to the local club and play at the Lions is something that I'm extremely grateful for, and to be a life member. I'm not sure if it's 10. I think you have to play 10 years, but hopefully we'll get there and become a life member. Something that I'll be extremely proud of and get my name up on the board. It's awesome.
You touched on Melbourne, obviously. Is it hard to know what you're going to get from them, or are you pretty confident you're going to get their absolute best even without their skipper? Yeah,
I think you obviously set yourself for their best. I mean, they've got a point to prove now. They've lost their last 3 games, probably aren't playing the footy they want to play, and they've got a couple of big ins this week, as well as obviously Max going out of the team. But we're certainly aware of just how good they are as a football team, and certainly respect the work they've done in the last sort of 12 months. With that being said, though, we think we've got a really great opportunity to go down there and play on their home deck. Look forward to getting out on the G again. I don't think we've played there since round 1, 2020, just before the whole COVID thing hit. So, yeah, it's just awesome to get back into the home of footy, and boys are really keen to play.
Can you talk about the significance of playing there? As you just said, it's been a couple of years since you've played, but the club's had a drought there. You've never won there.
Yeah.
What's the significance of actually getting a win on a venue that you're going to have to win at if you want to be the premiers?
Yeah, it is big. I mean, I'm not exactly sure from a dimensional perspective how different it is to the Gabba, but as you said, you have to play grand finals there. Not the last couple of years, but you have to play grand finals there going forward, and big games. So we're really excited about the opportunity to go down there and play in a really hostile environment. I'm sure we'll get a lot of Brisbane supporters down there, but I think the lads are just keen to get back to the MCG.
You've had all these hoodoos that you've ticked off in your time and in Fags' time. This seems like one of the last ones. What does it mean to you guys to try and tick these off?
Yeah, it's always been a good little bit of extra motivation. Certainly along the way, Fags has used that as an opportunity to really fire us up. I think this year we won down at the SCG for the first time since 2008 or 2007 or whatever it was. So this is sort of no different. As you said, I haven't been able to win down at the G in my career, but the best thing you can do is go out there with a good attitude and just set yourself for a really great challenge and force that the Demons are.
Harris, you've come under the microscope over the last month, 6 weeks. Have you got a point to prove? You want to shut them up?
I'd be remiss if I said that I didn't hear any of the sort of discussion that goes on about my form, but at the same time, I want to hold myself to high standards, and I'll come into the club each week, set myself to improve. I know what I need to do to perform well for my teammates and for the team, and I'll just focus on that. So it's important to sort of not get caught up in the discussion that happens outside of outside of the four walls, but at the same time, it's a great opportunity to go out and play my best footy, and an opportunity to play on Ben Brown, who is a really quality key forward, is a great starting point for the second half of the year.
Do you think it's been fair, what's been said, or do you think you've been playing okay and people are just saying this for...
It's all subjective a little bit, I guess. There has been times where I have been down a little bit. I think certainly as a team we've probably been down in the sense that our team defence has probably struggled at times, and obviously as defenders you're sort of banking on that a little bit. But at the same time, my personal performance, I need to be better, and my teammates are extremely reliant on me to be at my best when we're playing our best. So it's been a great little reflection period. Obviously had the bye, 4 days off to sort of reflect on the first half of the year for what worked for me, what hasn't worked for me, and I'm just excited about the second half of the year.
Does the noise light a fire?
Minimally, yeah. I reckon there's too much motivation outside of that to light a fire. We're here, we've made finals the last 3 years, haven't made it to the big dance. Like, that's the motivation that I need. I see the motivation every day coming into the club, seeing my teammates want to get better. That's all the motivation I need to want to improve my game week to week. So yeah, you do hear it and you see it, but at the same time it's all about inside the four walls and what I can do to be better every day.
Andrew Redmayne got the world talking with his dance moves, the Socceroos, the other week. I believe that's a move that you pioneered last season.
Yeah, I'm not going to take any claim to that. No, I got a lot of feedback for that actually, and within the four walls the boys are getting stuck into me, so I'll put that away. But it was good to see, certainly on the world stage, get him in the World Cup. It's pretty awesome.
What colour wiggle would you be?
Oh, jeez, probably the red one, I reckon. I don't know, nah, not sure. I haven't seen the Wiggles for a while, but yeah.
Sorry, mate. For what you were saying before about the Demons, with what's happened with them, these I guess 3 losses in a row, all the sort of off-field stuff. Does that make them more sort of dangerous?
Obviously, when you have sort of situations like that occur, probably binds a group. If anything, you come together and your performance is the thing that leads the way. So. I'm not going to touch on what happened or anything like that, but at the same time we understand how good they are as a footy team, and we really respect what they've been able to do in the first half of the season, and it's just going to be a great challenge.
You gave it a crack against Freo a couple of weeks ago and came up short. This is obviously another test for a top 4 side, but is it another game, or do you need to sort of prove yourself against those top teams?
I think it's just another game, to be honest with you. We've got heaps of challenges in the back half of the year. Every week you've seen teams that are higher on the ladder lose to teams that are lower on the ladder. There's no easy free games in the AFL at the moment. So every week is a challenge. At the same time, you want to come up against last year's premiers, and I think we might just be top of the ladder. They're second by a minimal percentage, but it's great to compete against really high quality football teams, and that's something that the D's are.
It sounds like then you embrace it. How big this game is, 1v2, where you are on the ladder, where it means sort of playing at the MCG in their backyard. Yeah. As I said, it's you're not going to fear it. You're not going to run away from it. It's just going to be a great challenge. 2 really good football teams going at it, just in a strong contest. So yeah, we're settling ourselves up, ready to go. We'll fly down tomorrow, do our captain's run at the MCG, and then get ready to go on Thursday night. So it's going to be a good match and something that we're really excited about.